What have you learned about your group, Trent, in fall camp to this point?
I think just learned that I got a group that wants to be coached, man, and they love to go out there and compete. They just want to get better. Whatever their weaknesses are, they want to find those out and get better at them.
You got a guy who's a team captain. I know Joe has talked really highly of Gabe. How have you seen Gabe step into the leadership role?
Yeah. I mean, I think it was a big deal to him. It means a lot to him, and he truly cares about the success of this team. And I think in terms of improvement, it's just been holding other players accountable. You know, he's not just worried about himself. He brings other people along with him, and that's huge for our team.
What's that tell you about him? The guy's an All-American candidate, a candidate to be drafted fairly high, but he's still pulling guys like Joe and pulling some of those younger guys around. What's that tell you?
I think it just tells you, man, about who he is as a human. You know, he's selfless. He cares about others. He's putting the team first, and he just wants to be great. And like I said, he's an unselfish guy.
Yes, it seems from the outside looking in like Alec has this level of reliability. He's been around kind of for a long time. Is that an accurate read of Alec?
In what terms?
Like that he's reliable. He's got this reliability level to him.
I think one thing that you can't, coach is experience. And Alec has played a lot of ball. He's very instinctual, and he's a very smart player. Like I said, he's played a lot of football, so he has a great awareness of his surroundings and certain things that officers want to do.
What's that do for you as a coach to know you have that much experience?
It kind of just puts you at ease. You know, the biggest thing that we want, we be able to trust you when we go on the field. That you're tough, smart, and dependable. And he's all three of those things. So that just puts me at relief as a coach.
He's a guy who's been around, obviously. He's played some good football, but in his final year, 6 years, like, how do you take that to another level with Alec?
For him, I think it's just being consistent, being the same guy every day, being consistent, building a routine and being a pro, which I think he's done tremendously this offseason. He would make a lot of big plays last year, but this year he's being the same guy every day.
How have you helped maybe like some of this pass rush value? I mean, how have you helped kind of take that up a little bit? What's been the key there?
I mean, I think it's kind of been a group effort. I mean, those guys, we brought in Joe Kim. He gives a lot of insight. Coach Panos, a lot of those guys. But just in terms of his get off and his pad load and his get off and just kind of reading the lineman sets. But again, like we've helped him with that, but he's took his own time and gone in and done stuff on his own. So huge kudos to him for that.
What's been important for Leon this fall camp?
Yeah.
Well, what's been important for him?
Just to understand the defense and, again, be reliable. Be reliable. A guy that we can trust to go out there and compete. And he's done that, man. He flies around. He finishes to the football. I think it's a good added piece to our room, and it just adds competition in the room.
It's the Fox. It seems like you guys have some like a couple different options for body types. Like, how do you sort through that in terms of what you have?
Man, I think we just kind of go day by day, and when we get out for the game, just roll them out there, man. Different punches, different flashes that the O-lineman will see. I think it's a great mix-up for our group.
Brett, Media Day last week, talked about Daniel Brown as one of those two defensive players that have really stepped out a lot. What's been key for Daniel this training camp now that he's healthy and had some reps a year ago?
I think you said his health. His health, man. He is a super athletic and tough dude, and now that he's out there healthy, getting reps are huge for him. The more reps you can get, the better, and then there's the conditioning aspect. He's He's straining like crazy on the practice field, which I think is huge.
How is he different from a physical standpoint? I mean, he's kind of like a tweener, been a little bit. How's he different from what else you have?
He's just very quick twitch, man. He moves around, he can bend, he's slippery. He's a slippery guy, man. He's a slippery guy.
He seemed like a guy who would be a sub-package kind of guy who could really elevate that. So how did that taste a year ago in some of those third down? Maybe propel him into spring and into fall?
Yeah, like I said, he finally got healthy. We used him for a couple of games, and I think every rush he was in, he got pressure on the quarterback, which will be huge in this upcoming season. Just being able to have fresh bodies and roll out there and get it down third down would be huge.
You mentioned Joe, and I've been so interested in Joe Kim and his role. Like, what's it like to have him, and what have you noticed that your guys have taken from having him, helping them as much as he has?
Yeah, having Joe Kim's awesome, man. I was able to spend time with him in New England, and just besides the football aspect, just the knowledge and wisdom that he gives every day, just about life outside of football. And then, again, when we're meeting and stuff, they can go get extra work. I mean, he works with them all the time. He truly cares about our players, and I think it's a huge factor for us.
I totally blanked on you and him in New England together. What'd you take of him when you were a player and him coming in and giving him his advice?
I think just the detail that we did drills with in New England, and then just, again, having him here, I'm still learning, and I take a lot from him. He's been around for 30 years in the league, so just a lot of info on indie drills and stuff like that. It's been awesome help.